for those of you who don't know, Arthur came out with a 3-minute short on their YouTube channel addressing racism.
Let's get it.
Now, I find that a bit odd, seeing as how their universe is full of anthropomorphic animals. So why the fuck is race being brought up in Arthur's universe? So let's take a gander here as the banter family, and let's see what Arthur and friends had to say about racism.
And now, a message from Arthur.
I gotta call Buster.
Hey, Arthur.
Hey, Buster. Did you see that video?
Yeah, I just watched it. It was awful. I can't believe someone would be hurt like that just because they're black.
Racism is so unfair. No one should ever judge someone by the color of their skin.
But how could it happen here, in Elwood City, right outside the Sugar Bowl?
Buster, it happens everywhere. I was talking to Mrs. McGrady the other day. She said there's a really long history of black people not being treated fairly in this country.
Excuse me.
It has to stop.
We have to do something.
Excuse me. Number one, Buster is the ultimate white nigga because his name is Buster and he's white. And he's like the jock because he only has the 3 hairs. You know, the jock never has good hair because they take steroids, so it's always falling out.
Facts.
Number two,
the
can someone
military
explain to
flat
me
top.
where Arthur glasses hold?
We're not doing this right now.
All right.
I'm only here to address the racism.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah. But what can we do? I mean, I'm 8. I can't even fry an egg on my own.
I don't know.
Nigga, what? How old are you, bitch?
Mrs. McGrady can give us some ideas.
Nigga, at 8, I was cooking full meals. I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh, boys, I'm so.
Did they make her extra dark on purpose?
Yes,
Nah,
I
she
saw
look like
the
that for
video
real.
too.
I don't watch this
And
shit.
let me tell you, it made my blood boil.
Oh, it did,
Too.
bitch?
It also made me
Yeah, I'm
scared.
assuming that she's supposed to be like the old black person in this scenario. 'Cause of course, they ain't got nobody. They ain't called Buster Dad to come talk about it.
What the fuck? And Arthur still does come on, Jelly. What the fuck is Arthur?
Aardvark.
He's an aardvark. So how does a fucking aardvark know what's going on with black people? All right, man.
I'm assuming like they were saying that they was on YouTube. Like YouTube still I don't know if we'll just say there's like some parallel dimension to where universe, or maybe they're in like a fucking enclosed society where they live amongst each other and we live amongst ourselves. So they can see what we still got going on.
They must have heard about the Black Lives Matter movement over by the fucking anthill water cooler. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I mean, this happened in our neighborhood. It is scary, Buster.
Their own little world, huh?
You should know that a lot of grown-ups are.
I don't know. I don't know if he meant literally our own. He said outside the Sugar Bowl. I don't think the Sugar Bowl is in their neighborhood.
He said he's a minority, bro. Let me ask you a question. What fucking shit happened in their neighborhood where it was racism? Do they have cops in the motherfucking? Are you still cool with them? Like everybody in that town seems to be cool. And look at Buster, not giving a fuck about none of this shit. Buster looks slow.
I mean,
I didn't know Buster was 50 Tyson.
all I'm saying is
He gets it.
I don't know what. Let's just let it finish first.
Oh, whatever, man.
She got some bars to get off.
Oh shit. Well, let's hear him.
Fighting racism and working hard to keep us all safe.
Why does this keep happening, Mrs. McGrady?
Well, racism
Buster
is
eating
like
this
a
shit. Buster don't give a
disease.
fuck about none of
If
this
you don't
shit.
treat it, it's just going to get worse.
Wait, if racism is a disease, can I get it?
Buster, don't worry. This isn't about you.
Actually,
Oh, it is
It's
because
about
he's
all
white.
of us.
It is about him.
it's not enough to just say,
Can
I'm
I get the
racist.
disease? You already got it, Buster.
We have to actively fight against racism. As my friend John Lewis once said, if you see something
I need to
that is
Google.
not right,
I'm gonna say this. I need to Google. Do you know what happened to John Lewis?
Who the fuck is John Lewis?
I don't know. They gonna talk about this nigga a lot, like he did something.
I don't. My ear's not to the ground of this shit. But I want to say something. This video would be the fucking the video would be the fucking greatest thing ever. If like near the end they talk about racism and shit, and Buster goes, I mean, cool with racism and all, but I just don't like niggas. I'd fucking fall on the floor. I'd fucking like this video all the way to the moon. And the author just looks horrified, like, and the teacher fucking has a heart attack.
All right, man. Can we move? Can we finish?
Go ahead.
Not fair, not just. You have a moral obligation to do something about it.
So, what can we do?
Well, one of the most important things is what you're doing right now.
Eating carrot sticks?
I mean, talking about it. Talk about racism with your friends, your parents, your teachers. Don't be afraid to ask questions. We all have a lot to learn about this issue. Also, listen. Listen to people who have experienced
Continue to eat carrot
racism
sticks, by the way.
firsthand.
Because he don't give a fuck. He white. It ain't his problem. Buster good everywhere.
Or someone you love.
Buster good everywhere.
Act. When you see or hear of someone being treated unfairly, stand up for them. Say something.
You said John Lewis?
It might be scary.
Yeah, John Lewis.
That was a civil rights guy.
Guarantee you, it's better for everyone.
He died a long time ago?
And it's
He
the
died like
right thing to
3
do.
weeks ago.
Wow.
Trump wouldn't go to the
You
funeral.
really inspired me.
Yeah. Thank you, Mrs. McGrady.
You don't
I'm
give
going
a
to talk to
flying
my
fuck.
parents about this right now.
And I want to, like, I can tell that, like, Arthur is just going completely downhill. These niggas don't even give a fuck no more. Why does everyone have these random gaps of not filled in lines all over them?
They do like the trace shit.
Yeah, what the fuck is this about?
I don't watch the show, so I don't give a
Hey,
fuck.
Mom!
Yeah.
Me too. Bye.
Whoa, that's it. I was just getting going. Remember, kids.
They definitely didn't want to hear what this old
Listen
bitch had to
and
say
act.
anymore. They
If
were
we work
done.
Together, we can make a difference. And eat those carrots too.
See?
Yeah, it's civil rights legend. He did a lot of good
Explore
things.
more with Arthur on the PBS.
I'm good, bro. All right. So what y'all think?
I don't want to hear Aardvark talking about race relations. And I don't want my kid at 5 watching some shit. You know what I'm saying? Now you're gonna come to me asking me. I'm the wrong person to ask. But you're gonna come to me asking questions? Hey yo, daddy-o. I just watched this Arthur and they was talking about
Kid
racism.
born in the 70s?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, daddy-o. Let
Yeah.
me tell you.
It's gonna be like,
Fuck you talking to me, my
hey,
nigga?
it's gonna be like, hey yo, daddy-o. But it was like, Dad, what's racism? Some shit white people do.
Okay, so I should hate white people? I mean, I
Yes.
don't know.
I'm joking,
It's
I'm
your
saying.
choice, but hey, I'm not gonna tell you no.
I'm gonna tell you, come to your own conclusion, and you're probably gonna have that conclusion by the time you're 15. That's
Yeah.
10 years from now. I can count. Count your ass back to that TV while
I will
Finish
say
him off
this: do you look at that as an indoctrination? Because that seems to be what a lot of the Trump niggas are saying.
No, it's just, yo, man. It's just, I mean, I understand what they're getting at
Yeah.
by doing it. You know what I mean? They don't want to be, what's the word? See, a little kid just watched that. She said, what the heck is that? Shout out to Ari. But, they don't want to be, the motherfuckers that get called out for not talking about racism. Even though I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be like, hey, someone came up to me and was like, hey, yo, B, man, you know Arthur them ain't talk about racism, fam? I'm like, ain't that nigga an animal? Yeah, but still. I thought we wanted to, like, not be called animals. Why are we associating with animal? Oh, B, you don't get it, man. Storms off. But nah, man.
At first,
Indoctrination is the Confederate flag and shit, and fucking like what
okay, so I'll say, do you look at? Cause you remember sometime last year Arthur put out the episode with the gay marriage shit. I felt like I mentioned that before, maybe not on here, but yeah, like sometime last year they came out with an episode where one of the niggas got married and turned out he's gay. So they had a gay marriage episode, and now they're saying that.
So this is just part for then I'm not even mad at Arthur because this is part for the course now.
Yeah.
Arthur tackling social issues.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily look at teaching kids about racism, indoctrination, because that ain't necessarily like Okay, the shit says the process of teaching a person or group to accept a set of beliefs uncritically. I don't think that teaching someone about something that is like a real thing that like actually has happened is not it's not you're not like I don't see how it would be teaching someone to believe one way or the other. Like I'm just all I'm saying is that racism is a thing.
If
that
anything,
shit is bad.
If anything that comes from my loins will be looking at that, be like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, get to the storylines.
Because even like I can see with the gay marriage thing, you can say, okay, you're pushing you pushing gay shit on kids, and we ain't with that.
Hey
But
man, why is Barry Bear and Lenny Bear kissing each other on Arthur?
who?
I mean,
What?
I would just look at him and go.
Not my Arthur. Turn that shit off.
I would look at him and go. That's a conversation for like 10 years from now. Come back to me when you're 15.
Fact.
You keep telling me that, Dad.
Yeah, and you're still not 15, so why you
keep asking me shit then? Get out of here. Count your ass to the TV.
Yeah. So like I can see like if someone want to say about like sexual orientation or something like that, because that's something that's internal. Like that's something that you gotta that you choose on your own or whatever.
But then maybe
as far as racism, that's how other people look at you. That ain't got nothing to do with how you feel about yourself.
Yeah, like fucking Paul is not gonna watch that Arthur episode and be like, oh, that's why I don't fucking like Jamal.
Yeah.
He's a fucking nigger. That's why. Hey, Dad, you was right, man. Jamal is a coon.
Yeah.
Fucking
that,
spook.
Fuck that nigga. But yeah, it's like teaching someone about racism is like that ain't. You're not teaching them to believe that racism is like doesn't exist or like it's not a debate whether or not racism exists or not, because it does clearly. But I don't see nothing wrong with telling kids about it, because you're not gonna teach them to.
I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with the episode. If I saw this shit, I'd be like, I would walk past and be like, look at Arthur getting this shit off. And I would see how engaged my kid is, because that's gonna fucking determine how the talk is gonna be later.
Yeah, because I feel like as a black parent or whatever, at some point you're gonna have to talk to your kids about this shit anyways. So like that conversation is just gonna like be had.
The white man hates your guts.
Fact, man. I couldn't tell you how many times my grandma tried to put that shit in my head. All the time. My grandma's probably, she don't like white people. I think most people, grandparents, don't like white people.
And like I said, man, I lived in a melting pot, so it was never. Only person I got called nigger by was niggas.
I've never like experienced racism.
I remember one time we tried to get one of my white friends to say nigger. This nigga was OD uncomfortable. Like, yo, just say nigga one time. Not even ER. Just say nigga. Say nigga. Say it. Say nigga.
Like, no,
he was like this.
Because then you're gonna shoot me.
It's like, now you're gonna beat me up. Like, no, we're not, nigga. Just say it. See if it rolls off the tongue. See if it. I bet you, because you're white, it'll roll right off the tongue. Say it. Say it. You never said it. Shout out to him.
You fucking savages. Yeah, do our bidding. Give us a reason to fight you.
I mean, we ain't gonna beat him up. We wanted to see what he was gonna say it or not.
Why would he say it in front of you?
One of us.
That's definitely something that the nigga will say behind closed doors.
Nigga definitely was one of us.
So in front of he was one of you in front of you.
He's still one of us.
Now?
Yeah.
Tim?
No, nigga, please.
Oh.
Nigga, please.
But yeah. Shout out to Arthur tackling the fucking issue. I wanted to see what niggas was saying on the fucking YouTube video, but they turned the goddamn comments off.
I would too, because they probably fucking comment and bomb the shit out of that shit.
Yeah,
Jelly said the first time she experienced racism was in Chicago. Oof, look at that.
Look at the likes and dislikes.
Get bodied.
Nobody likes this. And I think the only people I've seen making videos saying anything negative about it is white people.
Of course.
So I ain't seen not one black person say that this was a bad thing. So
I'm waiting for the time to run into a racist in my older age. I'm ready to pop the fuck off. She's just on edge right now.
Yeah, ready to get savage on niggas.
Yep.
But yeah, so I guess shout out to Arthur for
just trying to educate, man. I got a problem with a nigga trying to educate.
Me neither.
Know what I mean?
I came back, ass was ready to slap, ass was ready to slap one cheek, boom, slap two, slap one cheek, boom, slap one cheek, boom, slap one cheek, boom, slap two, slap two.